Hey, Orchinistas, orchid lovers all over the world. Thank you so much for joining my channel, Forever Orchids. Today, I thought what we would do is look at some unique things that I have found at the Dollar Tree, the dollar stores that we have here in the United States. These are things that I have found that we can use for our orchids. You ready? Let's get started. I've got my bags here from the dollar store. And the first thing I want to start with is all of these baskets. These were in their what they call the storage essentials. And you can see the tag there. And I've got them in round. Then they had them in oval shaped. And then a rectangle size. So I am going to show you in this video all the things that I got, and then I'll show you in probably a later video, then I will show you where I have potted up some things in these baskets. Okay. Okay, and then the next thing I got, let's see here. Alrighty, so catasetums. There is a method that I use for my catasetums, and I've got them growing right back here. Now, these are still dormant. They are just starting to wake up and push out new growth. So I have not watered this yet. But in the method that I use, it is a method that I have seen on YouTube. Stephen Van Campen Lewis, I believe, is the one that first introduced me to this method. It's called PET, P-E-T. And there's different things that stands for. I'm finding that it stands for the type of plastic that your container is made out of, and it is also standing for, and I'll have to put it on the screen because I usually do these videos just off the top of my head. They're not scripted, so I don't always remember, and I apologize for that. I need to do better, obviously, in the future with knowing what that stands for. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down at the bottom because I cannot remember it. So anyway, so what you do is you have your plastic container and you cut holes about an inch above the bottom of the pot, and this creates a water reservoir. Now we're going to talk about this in a different video because I've got a lot of these to pot up, and I've been looking for containers to put them in, and I've not been happy necessarily with the looks of doing it in a soda bottle. My household, we don't use soda bottles. My husband will drink out of canned drinks. His water bottles are pretty small that he's drinking from, so they're not really going to work. But anyway, long story short, I found at the dollar store one of these containers, and it is actually made out of polyethylene, and it starts with a T. It's a very long name, and I can't pronounce it. And it will tell you right on the bottom. So this is a canister for $1.25. And I know you're not going to be able to see it probably, but on the bottom, and I might just have to take a picture of it in a certain light so that you can see, but it does have here the recycle number 1, and it says PET, so that lets me know what this is made out of. So I got that at the dollar store. So we will pop this up definitely in a different video. Okay, now, then the next thing that I got, I saw this, and I'm imagining these are seasonal. This is outdoor plastic balls. Well, you know what you can do with these? Let's just open this up and I'll give you the idea. Kokedama. So I have here a Kokedama ceramic pot. Didn't have a clue when I bought this what it was for. I just liked the color blue. I've had this for decades, And I've now realized exactly what it is for. It's for Kokedama. Okay, so Kokedama would be where we can take our Neophonetia falcatas. This here is a cross between an Ascocentrum and Pulaceum. And this is in desperate need of repotting, definitely. So what I thought I would do is I would pot this into this ceramic container here. And what I can do is the plastic balls here have air holes in them for ventilation, but I can cover this with sphagnum moss, put my plant on here, tie it up really good, and then that is going to sit down into this container. Now, right now, obviously you can see it falls down into the container, but by the time it's got sphagnum moss all around it and the plant on here, it's going to sit up in this container, and that is going to be really, really good. So I got this at the dollar store. Can you believe it? Because I bought these little waffle balls, I call them, or something like that. I bought those off of Amazon, and I think I paid like, I don't know, $10 maybe for, I think there were 6 or 8 of them in the container, and I got 4 here for $1.25. You can't beat it. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Then the next thing I'm going to show you is the Jenga blocks. They call them puzzle blocks at Dollar Tree. So let me show you what I've done with them. They are called Tumbling Tower Game. $1.25 for 72 blocks. You'll need at least, depends on which one of these baskets that I'm going to show you that I've made. It depends on whether or not you use both colors or whether or not you use just one of the colors that's in here. And be better off to buy, I think I used 3.5 to 4 of these. You could get away with just about 3 maybe to be on the safe side, but let me show you what I've done with them. Look what I have made. So this one here, I used the darker colors that's in here and the raw wood that's in here, and I've made now a hanging planter for an orchid. Look at that. I'm absolutely in love with it. I mean, it's phenomenal. What I think I'll do with this, I do think these are painted or stained. Yeah, they're more stained than anything. What I might do with this is I'm unsure of whether or not this is going to leach any toxins when it is watered. And what I did to make this is I used a waterproof glue so that it should hold up together. And this could just be used decoratively. I could, if I wanted to, make out of this, make a wooden basket to go in the center for a pot to sit down in. Oh, my wheels are spinning here. I'm getting ideas as I'm talking about it. This one here, I just used, instead of using the stained pieces, I just used the entire, or used all of the unfinished pieces for this. And it's kind of reminiscent of, I used to see them, I think they're mid-century modern, actually, wooden baskets, slat baskets type of things. But this is just an unusual shape and take on your Vanda baskets as an example. So you could definitely plant your orchids, maybe a Cattleya. You could plant your Vandas, let it sit on here. It just depends on the type of orchid that you want to grow in here. But I'm absolutely in love with them. I think the shapes of them are just so crazy. So crazy good. Good, good, good. $1.25 for 72 of them. Tumbling tower games. I got all of this at the dollar store that I could use for my orchids. Can you believe that? Ooh, hello. It just decided to all fall out. And I believe, I can't think of anything else that I've been able to get at the dollar store that you can use now. The little wire baskets here, you could fill this up with large grade orchiata bark. You could fill it up with lava rocks. I wouldn't put the small bark in here unless you line this with coconut fiber. And then you use your hangers, your metal hangers that you can use for your vanipots, and you can attach those and hang these up. Because they're flat on the bottom, if you wanted to, and I don't have a method as of yet, I don't have a way of mounting orchids in here yet. Well, I take that back. I do, and I haven't done the video to show you a really unique way that you can use cork. So anyway, and heck yeah, you got a bunch of wine cork bottles, fill it up and plant your orchids in here. Lots of different ideas here, lots of different things, and they all came from the Dollar Tree. Who knew that the Dollar Tree could be a source for supplies for mounting and taking care of your orchids? I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and helps me grow the channel like I would like to, and share my knowledge of 30 years of growing orchids with every one of you. So until next time, guys, happy orchid growing. Bye.